1. Severity of charges. Look, Diddy's being accused of some really serious stuff. We're not talking about minor offenses here, but organized crime, sex trafficking, and prostitution. Judge Arun Subramaniam said these charges are way too severe to even consider bail. According to him, Diddy has allegedly been abusing and threatening women for decades to satisfy his sexual desires and protect his reputation. It's like he was running a criminal enterprise, you know. 2. Evidence of violence. There's this video from 2016 that went public, man. It shows Diddy supposedly beating up his ex, Cassandra Ventura, in a hotel hallway. And it's not just gossip, you know. Diddy himself apologized publicly for it on Instagram. The judge saw this as clear evidence that Diddy can be violent. Plus, there are text messages where the victim talks about having a black eye and swollen lip after the incident. That doesn't look good at all. 3. Possible witness tampering. Here's where it gets juicy. They say Diddy's been trying to communicate with witnesses in the case. And not just that, but apparently he did it even after they testified to the grand jury. The judge saw this as an attempt to tamper with witnesses. It's like Diddy was trying to influence what they say, you get me? That's a big no-no in the legal system. 4. Violation of jail rules, and you know what else? While Diddy was in the Metropolitan Detention Center, it looks like he found ways to break the rules. He was using other inmates' phone codes, making three-way calls, using messaging services. The judge thought, if he can't follow the rules inside, how's he gonna follow them outside? It's like Diddy was showing that he doesn't care about rules, even when he's under surveillance. 5. Attempt to influence jurors. The prosecution said Diddy was trying to influence potential jurors from jail. Apparently, he organized a social media campaign for his birthday and said something like, "I only need one." The judge saw this as an attempt to manipulate the trial before it even began. It's like Diddy was trying to win the case on social media instead of in court. 6. Questionable security team. Here's where it gets interesting, man. The private security team Diddy proposed to watch him if they let him out on house arrest. Guess what? The prosecution said one of them is Diddy's accomplice and the other is a defense investigator. The judge thought, these guys work for him, how are they gonna control him? It's like putting the fox in charge of the hen house, don't you think? 7. Risk due to wealth and resources. Diddy's got a lot of cash, buddy. And while his defense said that would allow them to pay a high bail and have private security, the judge saw it the other way. He thought with all that money and power, Diddy could escape or keep doing his thing. It's like his wealth, instead of being a guarantee, was seen as a threat. 8. Lack of trust in the defense. There was this mess with some of Diddy's legal notepads in jail. The defense said they had legal written on top, but the photos showed something else. The judge got annoyed with this and thought if he couldn't trust something so simple, how could he trust Diddy to follow bail conditions? It's like the defense lost credibility with the judge from the get-go. 9. Unfavorable comparison to other cases. They compared Diddy's case to Mike Jeffs, another guy accused of similar stuff but who did get bail. But the judge said, it's not the same. Jeff is older, his accusations are less violent, and don't include organized crime like Diddy's. Plus, Jeff's alleged activities ended years ago, while Diddy is accused of still being at it. It's like the judge was saying, this case is much worse. 10. Negative opinion from pretrial services. And to top it off, buddy, the pretrial services, who are the ones who watch over accused people when they're out, said they didn't think the proposed conditions were enough to keep Diddy in check. It's like the experts in monitoring accused people were saying, even with all that, we can't guarantee he'll behave. So there you have it, my brother. With all this, the judge said, no way I'm letting him out. Diddy's gonna stay inside for a good while, at least until the trial comes. What a crazy case.